So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. You see, there are many terrible and vile people in this world that we live in. The people who harm others are no doubt dangerous, but do you know the people who are even more perverse? It's the ones who make evil feel normal. The ones who excuse it, the ones who rationalize it, the ones who try to balance it, the ones who give it permission, and the ones who stay silent in the face of very damaging cruelty just because it doesn't affect or directly concern them. When we first started discussing and reporting the Regina Daniel'S and Ned Nwoko saga here, I was coming from the both sides. In this video, we would address, Ned this, Ned advice, Ned this. In the next video, we would say Regina this, Regina did this too, Regina did that too, her family did this too. But as soon as I started seeing signs of what does not look okay, of what started looking somehow some kind like oppression, I began speaking about it. And some people, a few people, a minority, but let's give them some audience in this video, came like Neze, especially some of my contaminated odogus. They were like, Neze, balance it, eh? Why don't you balance it? And I'm like, I should balance an already unbalanced situation. I should see a vividly unbalanced equation, and I should try to balance it in order to please you or please some of my male audience, so you can say Neze is a correct girl, Neze. Then you obviously do not know me. No, my dear brother, I do not run a circus show, and I am not a circus clown. I am vividly seeing a situation that is looking like this. Then I should try to balance it and present it equally in a bid to be a pleaser. God forbid I condescend to that. And with every passing event and every passing occurrence, that's unfair, unbalanced equation that we started talking about is getting clearer and clearer. Recall that when this fracas broke out on social media, we all saw the video of I am a princess, I am a queen in my house. We all know what happened. And then Regina left in company of her siblings. They moved to Lagos and she rented her own place. Very shortly after that, her brother Sammy took to social media to post this. Information reaching me is that policemen are outside my gate with 2 other suspicious men. He then gave another update in his stories. Them say Ned sent them. Another update came after some hours. I'm currently at Ogumbo police station. And then the next thing we saw was the warrant of arrest issued against Regina's elder brother. And the crimes listed, the criminal complaints there is criminal conspiracy, criminal intimidation, theft, cyberbullying, and assault. He was immediately charged to court and remanded in prison. Do you know why he was charged to court immediately? Let me enlighten you, since you might not know about the law. You know, legally, a person is not allowed to be kept in police custody for more than 24 hours or 48 hours, depending on the situation, without being charged to court. If not, they have the constitutional right to grant them bail. So in order not to grant this police bail, he was immediately charged to court and then remanded in prison custody, leaving court bail as the only option. And that one, court bail, of course, is a lot more complicated than the police bail, because court bail, you need to bring sureties, bail bond, and all of that. Police bail is a lot more lenient. So the young man was thrown into prison, a maximum correctional facility, and we saw all that it took: the blood, the tears, the outcry, the intervention, the time, and everything it took to get him out on bail. And even as at today, that matter has not been struck out though. He is still out on bail. The case is still pending. He will still attend his court trial, and if found guilty, he will be imprisoned for all of these offenses that I listed. Right after the arrest of her brother, the next thing we heard on social media was that they were also trying to arrest Regina's mother. That there's a warrant of arrest for Regina's mother. Who knows the intervention or the pleading or the, hey, this is our abomination, how can you arrest your wife's mother? Who knows what's transpired at the background that arrest didn't happen again. The next thing we heard was that the other brother, Sweezy, the one in the UK, was saying that he too, they are coming for him. When this was happening, while some people were requesting for balance of reporting, some others with foresight, with insight, who are not at loggerheads with the truth, called the senator out and said, this is not fair. This is not okay. Why are you, 70-year-old grandpa, coming for this 24-year-old child and her family? Why? Because you don't want to marry again? Or is it because we are in a country, a lawless country, where with wealth and influence, with connection, with position, anything goes? They were like, Begodi, Oga Senator, which projects are you currently running in your constituency? Because it seems you have a lot of time on your hands. So, what bills are you currently passing in the house? Do you understand the kind of reputation a lawmaker, especially a seasoned lawyer, as you have, been reported to be, supposed to maintain in the society? They were like, sir, it is looking like you are very consumed with vengeance and retribution. Now, you'll recall that when Senator Ned Wilko came out at that beginning time, when this whole casala just busted, when he released the statement about the state of affairs, he referred to one of Regina's friends, one Anne, whom he referred to as the tiny little devil. It pained him so much. He was like, the tiny little devil, Anne, accusing this Anne of being the one that is leading Regina astray. Trust these Gen Zs. Regina laughed it off. So did the Anne herself. And she posted a picture of herself with this Anne, referring to her as the tiny little devil, as her estranged husband had called her. Now, I do not know if it was that one, that's a response, that sarcastic response, that pained Daddy Ned, or if it was the New Year picture with the chocolatey eye candy of a gentleman, or maybe it was the boats. Next thing we saw was this tiny little devil, in quotes, this Anne of a lady, coming out to social media to cry. In this live video, she disclosed that there is a warrant of arrest on her, that the police was trying to arrest her based off the order or the complaints from Ned Wilko. She was like, what did I do? I wasn't involved in the fight. I wasn't even in the house. I wasn't around when this whole thing started. I was on my own. Why is he coming for me?
But yes, even DPO, they have to put the DPO on the uncle. Tell me I have to come. If I come, he will tell me what I did. And
no, it's confirmed. It's true, and it is Ned. I've confirmed it. It is Ned.
So wait till I do him. Wait till I do him.
There is the warrant on everybody. The same warrant said they might have.
Swear.
He's trying to say that we stole
warrant because
he's saying that we stole $40,000 from his house. Whereas Ned doesn't even keep money at home. So which one is we stole 40K?
What did we steal? Did you steal his money or what? What is he saying? Did you people? And see, if you not provide camera, me stealing, I will sue the person. If you don't provide camera,
you didn't even enter inside the compound. Did you go upstairs? You were not even at the compound that day.
If you have seen me in your compound, I'll show any video of me stealing. But if not, if you not be provider,
it's okay. Everybody go inside. Go inside. Don't worry.
Go inside. What I will judge you. If you eat it, will judge you. No verse.
Oh yeah, go inside. Go inside. Carry Brasami. Everybody inside.
Remember some videos back when we discussed the patterns that many of these rich, influential men adopt when their young, less influential wives decide to exit a toxic marriage? One of the tactics is to criminalize their exits. Remember, I gave us the example of how FFK filed to the police that Precious Chikwendu made an attempt on his life. She was arrested, charged and docked for attempted murder. Now, it's almost like the same pattern is being played out here. Regina, his wife that had lived with him, been with him for 5 years, is saying that Daddy does not keep money at home for security reasons. Daddy does not keep money at home. So how is he accusing her brother and her friend of stealing 50 million naira from him? Come on, $40,000 USD, that is about 50 million naira. Oh my God. You see, women are really suffering in this thing called marriage in Nigeria. During the marriage and after the marriage. And that is why we must continue unabashedly to speak about these struggles without the trap of being coerced to present it as an even, equal, or balanced challenge. To balance the story of an existing uneven, unbalanced reality. Look at this situation before us. I want anyone to point out to me how many men have gone through these trials and tribulations. How many men's families and friends have gone through these levels of trials and tribulations because the man no one marry again. Even if the woman, the wife, is richer and more influential, how many? We must keep discussing these issues that largely affect us. And truth, justice, and equity is the goal, not forcing balance. What is happening to Regina is clear, and we are not going to feign neutrality in a bid to balance stories. It's clear to even a blind person. And when we see something that is not okay, something that is not fair, let us call a spade a spade. This young lady, Anne, was whisked away by at least 10 sophisticated weapon-wielding, vicious-looking men.
Now, and they can't carry for, and we not even did this sin. Now, in there plenty like this for so. Now, them be this. Anyway.
So, please, what division is she going to? Aja division. Okay, just for clarity.
You can as well. One of you can as well. Carry your own.
Yeah, we'll follow you guys behind. That's how we are. Where is Prince? Okay, Prince has gone forward. Okay.
And she has now been locked up. So let us take a glimpse of the offenses that she was arrested for and she will be charged to court for. Criminal conspiracy, criminal intimidation, cyber bullying, theft and assault. Oh, the same set of offenses that her brother is being charged for. So it was issued to the Commissioner of Police to effect the arrest of Izugbu and Tonet Ngozi. Anne will be charged to court shortly, and based off of the weight of these offenses, if she is found guilty of them, she could have up to 10 years imprisonment. Regina had this to say: "My dearest best friend was arrested yesterday, which makes me wonder, what exactly is the problem with my ex? I hate to believe or further promote the idea of the Nigerian police force lacking of credibility. I fear for Anne's safety, as all of these are not being done legally. How did a case of domestic violence get overshadowed by drug addiction and now theft?" He previously accused Anne, which he referred to as the tiny devilish Anne, of being a drug supplier. Now that I took a bold step to clear that without fighting him, he comes up with theft. You have lived the best part of your life Why do you want mine to revolve around chaos? Senator Ned Nwoko, after eventually beating your theft allegations, what else do you have up your sleeve or your red cap? Does this give you climax? God. I can literally write a whole book of his countless frustration, privately and publicly, without repeating the same detail, because I love writing. But that might just be me playing into his game. It is now clear that he enjoys this social media banter, or should I say entertainment. But to what end, Ned? She cried out in frustration. Let us drop our thoughts and our reactions on all she had to say and what has now unfolded, with the second arrest being made. The first being Regina's brother and the next being her best friend. Let us get your thoughts down in the comments section. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comments section, and stay glued for we have so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye.